use a little water. Let's see if we can moisten these up a little bit because it's pretty dry. Very dry. And give this amaryllis a new home. I'm going to get my jackknife out. I'm going to have to cut it again. Doing some major surgery here. There we go. Okay, wowie. So we got like roly-polies in here. You guys need to go. So you can see her roots. Get all this old soil off. Do you like DE? What is DE? I don't know what DE means, Roxy. You'll have to explain that. All right, so I'm going to clean up her bulb a little bit. Is that diatomaceous earth maybe? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, okay. I've never used it. I've heard about it, but I've never used it. So I heard it works good. I heard like it's a powder, and I'm cutting the leaves off here. I heard it's a powder and that, you know, works well if it doesn't rain, I guess. And it works well with soft insects like aphids and stuff because I think it cuts them. It's got like little fiberglass pieces almost, but it's natural. That's what I've heard about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I've never used it, no. I use neem oil for pests. Usually the little roly-polies in here, they must have just found their way in because this pot, when it was on my patio, it was kind of on the ground. So I think they just kind of crawled in it. And they don't really hurt anything. I've had them in my garden before. They eat a lot of the I don't say rotten vegetation, but anything that's kind of on the ground. So I did have them in my garden munching on zucchini. Like for instance, I had a zucchini that the butt end of the zucchini was growing on the ground and there was some in there and they were like munching on the end of it. You know, they kind of just eat vegetation and stuff. But if I see them, I just pull them out and I throw them on the ground outside my garden or whatever. But yeah, these little guys, they'll have to move on. I'm cleaning her up good, so I know there's none here on her, on this one. So I will put this one in a new pot and there's no roly-polies there. Ant problem. I've done, you know, I have two and I've flooded them. Like I'd flood the area, like where I see them marching along, I would like take the hose and flood them. And kind of see where they're going back to and then kind of like use the hose and flood those as well. I don't spray pesticides because I don't want that in my food. You know, I'm an organic gardener, so neem oil is the way I go, but that's what I've done. I tried doing sticky traps, but they are detrimental to other wildlife. So for instance, we have little lizards and I had a sticky trap out and a little lizard got in it. And luckily I caught it in time so he didn't die, but I had to go grab the olive oil because that's the only way you can get him off the stickiness is the oil, vegetable oil, olive oil will help unadhese their little body to, you know, that, and I got him off of there and stuff. But so, and then I had a little bird get caught in a sticky trap as well, so I just don't use those. But try spraying them with water and find, you know, if you look at their little trail where they're marching, you can kind of see where they go back to, and if it disturbs them enough, then they'll move on. That's what I've done. So 4-foot tall garden, and I don't want poison. Same here. I'm the same. Yep. So yeah, try the hose and the water. Yeah. That's what I would do. That's what I did with mine. And they had just started, and they were like the little tiny ants, like, you know, kind of like little sugar ants, and that helped with me, and they kind of moved on. So